Just because you can't have $1 million mansion doesn't mean you can't look at other people's mansions and imagine what it would be like to live in them. Although according to billionaire and mansion owner Jeff Greene, it's not as fun as it seems. Stay tuned to find out what he says. And without further ado, let's dive into some jaw-droppingly huge mansions in the world as we present to you the biggest mansions in the world 2023. Number 10. Palazzo di Amore, Beverly Hills, California. Starting from the bottom of our list, ranking at number 10, but nevertheless just as impressive as the rest, is the Palazzo di Amore located in Beverly Hills, the home of famous actors, actresses, and of course, the real housewives of Beverly Hills. Situated on 25 acres of property, this 53,000 square foot Beverly Hills estate has 12 bedrooms, 23 bathrooms, and even a 15,000 square foot entertainment complex. The land was bought by billionaire Jeff Greene and designed by a team of experts. But despite all that, Greene isn't interested in living here. According to him, it's too big. He should have probably considered that while buying 25 acres of land. But it seems that while he lacks foresight, he definitely does not lack the guts to take risks. However, this risk might be fruitless because despite wanting to sell this mansion, Greene has been unable to. But if you offer approximately $300,000 as monthly rent, chances are you won't find any tenants. Number 9. Xanadu 2.0, Medina, Washington. Next up, we have Xanadu 2.0, the 66,000 square foot mansion owned by Bill Gates, with a massive library loved by Gates' daughter, along with an extravagant 60-foot swimming pool. Bill Gates' mansion is so big, it could probably fit all of Microsoft's employees inside. Maybe that's his master plan for the next company retreat. Number 8. Versailles, Windermere, Florida. A list of mansions would have been incomplete if we didn't mention the Palace of Versailles, the OG mansion. However, in this list, we're not including the original. In fact, this Versailles here is just a dupe, but just as interesting. It's a modern take on the classical castle located in France. The 90,000 square foot mansion features a ballroom that can fit more than 500 people, a 20,000 bottle wine cellar, and even its own baseball field. A baseball field on your own property? Talk about living the American dream. With an estimated value of $100 million, this mansion is fit for any king or queen with millions of dollars. Currently, it is owned by Jackie Siegel, the self-proclaimed Queen of Versailles, who had an entire show back in 2012 and was renewed in 2022. Unfortunately for Jackie and her family, her house was flooded in late 2022, and she's still working on the repairs. Number 7. The One, Los Angeles, California. This 105,000 square foot mansion in Bel Air was designed specifically for the billionaires, with amenities like a nightclub, a 4-lane bowling alley, and even a room dedicated to storing candy. It's safe to say that this mansion is pretty over the top. I mean, sure, this mansion has a nightclub and a bowling alley, but a room dedicated to storing candy? That's the real mark of luxury. The mansion was recently sold for $141 million, which is a big downgrade from the initial $500 million the developer hoped to receive. Number 6. Stockholm Palace, Sweden. The official residence of the Swedish monarch. This palace is built in the Baroque style. With 11 floors, this mansion has 600 rooms, 3 museums with historical artifacts, a royal chapel, and so much more. Many of these places are open to the public, and the palace is multi-purpose, serving as a tourist spot and a home to the royal family. Number 5. The Gemini Mansion, Florida. A gorgeous beachfront mansion that covers an outrageous 696,000 square feet. The Gemini Mansion was bought by tech billionaire Larry Ellison in the year 2022. The mansion has 2,500 feet of beachfront, 1,300 feet on Lake Worth, and around 1,200 feet on the Atlantic Ocean. And since 33 bedrooms and 47 bathrooms weren't impressive enough, there's also a bird sanctuary, a botanical garden, and a butterfly garden. A mini forest for all nature lovers. Number 4. Safra Mansion, Brazil. Next up, covering 117,000 square feet, the Safra Mansion was built by famous bankers Lily Safra and her husband Edmund, consisting of more than 130 rooms and several indoor and outdoor pools. This house is shrouded with a layer of mystery. Unlike most celebs or influencers, the current owners don't want to flex their luxurious lives, and few details are known about this grand mansion. Number 3. Antilia, Mumbai, India. Living in the third world has never stopped the Ambanis from splurging money on unnecessary luxuries. After all, they earned it for themselves. One of the biggest symbols of the billions of dollars and rupees in their accounts is their 400,000 square foot mansion in Mumbai. This 27-story is complete with a helipad, multiple swimming pools, and even a cinema and ballroom. It's no wonder that this is considered one of the biggest mansions in the world. Number 2. Buckingham Palace, London, England. Well, the royal family wouldn't be considered royal if they didn't live on one of the most luxurious houses in the world. Thanks to years of colonization and stolen wealth, the royal family of England has some of the biggest and most extravagant mansions in the world. But the most luxurious out of these is Buckingham Palace, with over 775 rooms and 40 acres of garden. This royal residence is not easy to navigate though, especially if you happen to be a royal in your late 70s with a tendency to forget things. Number 1. Istana Nurul Iman Palace, Brunei. And then finally the biggest, mightiest, and grandest palace of all, the Istana Nurul Iman. The name literally translates to the Light of Faith Palace in English, and is the residence of the King or Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah. This is no surprise considering Brunei is one of the richest countries in the world, and the Sultan possesses several private fortunes. His extravagant residence covers a 2.15 million square feet area and has 1,788 rooms and 257 bathrooms, perfect for the huge royal family. The palace also has a banquet hall with a capacity of 5,000 guests and a mosque for 1,500 people. Even the horses in this palace live in luxury, and an air-conditioned stable is available for the Sultan's 200 polo ponies. Since the royal family's security is of top priority, the palace is not open to the public, except during the annual Islamic holiday of Eid al-Fitr, when you can visit and hope that you'll live like a sultan in your next life. With that said, that's all we have on the biggest mansions in the world. Extravagant and over the top, these mansions are perfectly suited for royals and billionaires who live like kings and queens. Who knows, maybe one day you might be one of them. Can't wait to feature your story in one of our videos. Until next time.